Under British Israelism, there was a book written in 1934 by Lionel Curtis following the Cecil Rhodes Roundtable called Civitas Dei, City of God. And from that, they had this idea that, if you take over the world, you could just take over the preachers and the ministers and the priests and, the clergy and have a world council of churches. And this would be helping to build the kingdom of God on earth, right? And this goes into City of Man. And these are written by Rhodes scholars for world democracy. Like this, somebody should probably read this. If you don't think any of this is real, it's like these people, these are all Rhodes scholars that participated in this. And they trickle down to like, this is what Kissinger and Brzezinski followed in the line of, right? Here's Kissinger, here's Brzezinski. So there's a big plan out there for what they're doing, and they've been doing it. And while you've been saying conspiracy theory and not getting paid by the CIA, but doing the CIA's job, there's a real education to be had out there because these things apparently exist and have meaningful and substantial relevance to what is going on in the world today. Because even those origins of British Freemasonry go back to the Bible, right? Hiram Abiff and all those stories, they go back way, way back. And what are the symbols of the Mason, right? Square and compass. What is that used for? People who measure land and make property. You know what 33 is? It's the number of links in the chain that surveyors use, or whatever the length, maybe it's 33 feet because it has to break down to an acre. But the keys are all right there. They're like the rulers behind the rulers, right? Who thought up property and towns and taxes. Is it all coming from Babylon? Because there was also a group of people that were held by the Babylonians. They might have picked up ways of their captors in sort of Stockholm syndrome situation and then went and brought that to everyone else. I don't know, but you're not going to know until you ask questions and start to look stuff up and learn for yourself. You're not going to attempt to learn everything I learned. Like I did, this is each individual thought and question you find in the answer and start mapping it together. And then some thoughts are bigger than others, right? If I go to internationalism, it's a very broad content. But if I go to Joseph Nye, the Rhodes Scholar, much less content, right? He had some influence on Anne Marie Slaughter, who wrote A New World Order. She's in Princeton, Woodrow Wilson School of Foreign Service. You might want to use your literacy and, just reward yourself, reward yourself with some knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. That's my encouragement. I'm not chastising you for not having done it. I'm just saying it's there for you to do too.